Lando Double or Nothing Issue 3 sees Lando at the mercy of the pint-sized nomad leader Battala, who has had run-ins with Calrissian before and wants to know why the smuggler is on Kulgroon. Lando will only say he's visiting a friend, and Battala says that since he won't say anything, he will sell Lando to one of his enemies, but in the meantime he can hang in the shackles he finds himself in. L3 meanwhile escapes a stormtrooper by cutting the facility's power as Krisstiss is reunited with her father on the work line. Krisstiss tells him about the weapons on the Falcon nearby and they need to ready their people to fight. Her father says the trooper shift will change soon, so that's when they can strike, but they need to wait for Lando to come through on his end. After being taken to a cell, Lando pretends to be sick, so a droid comes in to help. Lando attacks the droid, yanking out its comms device and escaping and contacting L3, telling the droid he needs help. L3 doesn't particularly want to help, but the droid is looking for Krisstiss and could be persuaded to help Lando if he provides information on how he exactly got the comlink. Lando comes clean and says he ripped it from a protocol droid, which of course doesn't sit well with L3. Lando apologizes and says it won't happen again, especially if he's dead if the droid doesn't help. L3 reminds him the Falcon's appearance will alert the Empire, but there's no other choice. Lando runs into Battala and his men as he tries to escape their base, and they capture him and tell him he's been sold to Crimson Dawn. Krisstiss meanwhile meets with her people and comes up with a plan, but most of the people don't want to fight since they will all die, and working in a factory line is far better than a grave. They all leave, leaving only Krisstiss and her father to come up with a plan, and Kristiss's father says they need to keep trying to convince the others to help. Lando meanwhile is taken to a stadium and forced to fight members of the Zaku Rain Cartel, a group he once conned out of some money. The gang members attack the sword-wielding smuggler, whose small frame gives him the agility to defeat the gang easily as the Falcon arrives, blasting the stadium. Lando makes it to the landing Falcon, yelling at L3 to get them out of there. As they race off to retrieve their partner, a giant monster tries to eat them, so Lando has L3 take over and maneuver them out of danger. Lando contacts Krisstiss, telling her that they are heading to her and she needs to be ready. The woman however says that she's only kinda ready, and Lando doesn't really know what that means, but he has more pressing matters as TIE fighters begin bearing down on them. Lando Double or Nothing Issue 3 was another fun issue that captured the character of Lando Calrissian really well and gave L3 a little bit more to do and not make me hate her like I did during her time in the film. I also like that the story is somewhat self-contained. It's just another one of Lando's adventures, and he will go on to embellish this in the years to come and grow his own legend and ego and add to those Calrissian chronicles. I'm looking forward to exploring more of Kulgroon with the crew and the rebellion that's growing on it, and I can't wait to see how this issue ends over the next 3 issues. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.